There is something within them, something that they still can't put into words, but screams in their heart. A love so deep, so intense, that consumes them every moment. They look at you and feel like they've found something they've been looking for their whole life, but there are invisible barriers, a silent struggle that stops them from fully surrendering. This love is real, but they still need to overcome their own fears to live it fully. The angels today bring a message to enlighten this moment and help you understand what is to come. Since the moment your eyes met, something changed within them. It's as if a portal has been opened, revealing feelings they didn't even know they were capable of feeling. However, the weight of their past experiences and fear of the unknown create a barrier. They desire to love you like never before, but a part of them is still held back by their own insecurities. It's an internal battle that cannot be rushed, but with patience, it will be won. The angels reveal that they carry deep scars, wounds from previous situations that made them disbelieve in the possibility of pure and true love. Nevertheless, your presence is healing those wounds in a way they don't even realize yet. Every gesture of yours, every word of affection, is helping them break free from the chains that bind them. It's a slow but powerful process, guided by a greater force that unites you both. Within them, there is a desire to move forward, to build something solid by your side. They dream of a future where they can be completely vulnerable, without fear of being hurt. But this desire comes with a burden, the fear of repeating past mistakes. They need to believe that what you have is different, that it is special, and worth the risk. This is where the angels ask you to continue being the light, the strength that encourages them to move forward. The angels show that they observe you in silence, admiring your strength and authenticity. They know you are different from anyone they have ever met. And that is exactly what attracts them and at the same time scares them. They see in you a light that illuminates parts of themselves that they are afraid to face. But this light is also their healing, a guide that will help them overcome their own limits. The signs are everywhere. Perhaps you have noticed how they are approaching, albeit hesitantly, trying to open up a little more each day. Small gestures, deep looks, words they let slip without realizing. All this is proof that the love they feel is real, even though they are still learning to deal with it. It's a delicate dance between courage and vulnerability. The fear they feel is not about you, but about themselves. They fear not being able to live up to what they believe you deserve. The angels want you to know that this is common in such deep connections. They find themselves faced with a love so grand that they question if they are worthy of it. And that's where your patience and understanding will be crucial. The angels ask you to keep the faith, even in moments of doubt. This connection is not by chance. It has been guided by higher forces, destined to teach and transform both of you. The path may be challenging, but the result will be a love that transcends barriers. It is a test of trust, not only in the other, but also in what the universe has in store. You may be wondering, how long will they remain trapped in these fears? The angels say that time is relative when it comes to healing the heart. Every step they take, no matter how small it may seem, is progress. And each step forward is a sign that they are moving towards you, even if slowly and cautiously. This moment is like building a bridge. They are placing one stone at a time, while you offer the necessary support for them to continue. The love they feel for you is the foundation of this bridge, and the angels are working to ensure that it is strong enough to withstand any storm. As they face their fears, they are starting to realize that you are their safety. You are the place where they find peace, even on the most turbulent days. The angels show that this realization is growing within them, little by little. And with that, the love they feel for you becomes stronger and impossible to ignore. Transformation is happening, even if you don't see it clearly yet. It's like a flower slowly blooming, revealing all its beauty at the right moment. Their heart is opening, and when it does so completely, it will be something extraordinary. A love so pure that it will be impossible to contain. The angels are guiding not only them but you as well. They want you to know that the patience and love you show do not go unnoticed. Each of your actions is like a beacon that lights the way for them. And this path is leading straight to you, to the love you were destined to share. Therefore, the angels ask you to continue being the light they need. Even if it seems difficult, even in moments of uncertainty, trust that everything is aligning. True love always finds a way to overcome, and this love you share is no different. You are also being transformed by this journey. The love they feel for you is awakening something new within you, something you may not have known existed. It is a process of mutual growth, where both of you learn the true meaning of loving and being loved. The angels show that, when they finally overcome their fears, the love they will offer will be something beyond what you have ever imagined. They will be able to love you with all their essence, without reservations, without doubts. And this love will be the foundation for something long-lasting and profoundly special. For now, keep trusting the process. The angels are by your side, whispering words of encouragement and guiding each of your steps. They know that the path may seem long, but they assure you that every moment of waiting will be worth it. What is to come is a union of souls, something rare and precious. When the time comes, you will understand that every challenge, every doubt, was necessary to build something so beautiful and true. Trust the angels, trust the love you feel, and know that the best is yet to come. Within them, emotions mix like waves that come and go, testing their resilience. They feel a weight in their heart, something that they can't fully explain. That weight is the sum of their fears, their past experiences, and the greatness of what you represent. Loving you means facing these waves and sailing through uncharted seas. The angels show that they have already begun this journey, even if they still feel adrift. Every gesture of yours is like a lighthouse guiding their boat in these uncertain seas. The strength of your love and patience encourages them to take another step, to try once more. They know you are there waiting, but without pressuring them, and that's what drives them. The angels show that, little by little, the waves begin to recede, revealing a clearer path. They are learning to trust, to believe that this love is safe. Despite the doubts, they feel a stronger force drawing them to you, something they cannot ignore. It's as if the universe whispers in their ear that you are the answer they've been seeking. Even when they try to pull away, there's something pulling them back, like an invisible magnet. This love is powerful, and they are starting to realize they can't fight against it. The angels are working to help them accept this truth. There are moments when they feel torn between what they know and what you represent. What they know is fear, the reluctance to get hurt again. But what you represent is the possibility of something new, something extraordinary. This duality leaves them paralyzed at times, but also forces them to reflect. The angels say that this reflection is the first step towards transformation. You may notice in their gestures a mix of closeness and distance, as if they are testing their own limits. They come close, but then pull back, trying to understand what is safe for them. This movement is part of the healing process, and the angels ask you to be patient. They are learning to balance what they feel with what they fear. And that takes time, but progress is being made. Within them, there is a force fighting against the ties of the past, trying to break free. This force is fueled by the love they feel for you, even if they cannot express it fully yet. The angels show that every day, these ties weaken, and they get closer to emotional freedom. They are starting to believe they deserve to be happy, they deserve to love and be loved. And this belief is transformative. The angels ask you to observe the signs, as they are present in every small detail. A lingering gaze, a shy smile, an unexpected message. All of these are signs that they are trying, that they are making progress. They may not know how to say it, but their actions show what their heart desires. And the angels want you to trust these demonstrations. The connection between them is deep and goes beyond what the eyes can see. It is spiritual, a bond that transcends time and space. The angels show that this connection was created to teach and transform both. It is not just about romantic love, but about mutual growth. They are learning together what it truly means to love. The fear they feel is often a reflection of their own vulnerability. They feel exposed, as if you can see beyond their masks. But at the same time, this attracts them, as they want to be accepted for who they truly are. The angels show that they are beginning to lower their defenses, allowing themselves to be more authentic. And this is a huge step towards love. The angels want you to know that your role in this journey is essential. Your patience, your understanding, and your light are the keys that will open their heart. They need time, but they also need your support, your unconditional affection. This combination is what will help them overcome their fears. And in the end, the love they will offer will be immense. The internal struggle they face is like a storm that slowly begins to dissipate. The angels show that they are gaining clarity, even though they still have moments of doubt. They are learning to distinguish between past fears and present possibilities. And every time they choose to look at you with hope, the storm loses its strength. This process is guided by the angels, who are by both of your sides. They are starting to understand that you are a unique opportunity, something rare and precious. This understanding drives them to want to change, to become the best version of themselves. They know that loving you is a privilege, and they are willing to fight for it. The angels show that they are gathering strength to leave the past behind. And this decision is transforming their life in profound ways. There is a part of them still fearful of what the future holds, but another part is filled with hope. They are learning to balance these emotions, finding the courage to move forward. The angels ask you to keep believing in them, even in moments of uncertainty. Their faith is what inspires them to keep trying. And each attempt brings them closer to the love you share. The angels reveal that they have already started imagining a future with you. They envision happy moments, where they can be themselves, without fear. This vision is what motivates them to keep moving forward, to face their fears. They know that what you have is special, something worth protecting. And the angels are by their side, encouraging them to take each step. Progress may seem slow, but it is consistent and meaningful. Each small victory is a sign that they are evolving, that they are getting closer to you. The angels ask you to celebrate these small achievements, as they are the foundation for something greater. They are learning to trust, to believe that love is possible. And that is extraordinary. What they feel for you is like a flame that never goes out, even on the darkest nights. This flame warms them, guides them, and inspires them to be better. The angels show that this flame is fueled by your presence, by your energy. You are the light that brightens their path, even when they cannot see. And this light is what will lead them to true love. They are beginning to understand that loving you is a journey of courage, not perfection. They realize that the love they feel does not require them to be flawless, but to be willing to try. This realization brings relief to their heart, but also a new challenge, letting go of the need for control. The angels show that they are learning to let love flow, without so many reservations. This is the first step towards true surrender. Within them, there is a flame that burns more intensely with each passing day. Even when they try to hide it, that flame guides them, illuminating the dark corners of their heart. They know that this light comes from you, and it's impossible to ignore. Every smile of yours, every gesture of affection, reinforces this unique connection. The angels say that this flame is the symbol of something greater, a love that transcends time. What they feel for you is not something that can be put into common words. It's deep, complex, and sometimes even scares them with its intensity. They find themselves thinking of you in the most unexpected moments, as if their heart is tuned to yours. The angels show that these thoughts are signs that their soul is guiding them. They may not fully understand yet, but they are surrendering to it. There is a silent struggle within them, a conflict between the mind and the heart. Their mind tries to rationalize what they feel, looking for reasons to pull away. But the heart speaks louder, insisting that this love deserves to be lived. They are learning that not everything can be controlled or explained. The angels are helping them to listen to that inner voice that calls out for you. You represent something to them that they have never found in anyone else. Your authenticity, your light, and your strength inspire them in a unique way. They feel small in the face of the grandeur of what you both have, but also feel privileged. The angels show that this feeling is what drives them to keep moving forward. They want to be worthy of you and are working towards that. They observe you, sometimes in silence, trying to absorb every detail of you. Every word you say, every smile, every gesture enchants them in a new way. They feel that you are a mystery they wish to unravel, but at the same time, fear not being up to the task. The angels reveal that this fascination is part of the profound connection you share. They don't just want to love you, but to understand you, to protect you. The angels show that they are beginning to see the barriers they have created for themselves. These barriers, often made of fear and insecurity, are slowly being torn down. They realize that hiding behind them only keeps them distant from you. More and more, they feel the need to break free from these limitations. It's a challenging process, but they are determined to try. Within them, a change is taking place, even though they may not yet know how to express it. It's as if something is awakening, bringing a new perspective on love. They are learning to trust, to open up, and to believe that you can build something together. The angels show that this change is guided by you, by your patience and unconditional love. You are helping them to emotionally rebirth. The angels ask you to continue being a safe harbor for them. They need this stability as they face their own internal storms. Your presence is what keeps them anchored, even in the most difficult moments. They know they can count on you, and that makes all the difference. The angels assure that this support is laying the foundations for unwavering love. As they confront their fears, they begin to realize that the biggest risk is not living this love. They understand that running away only keeps them further from what they truly desire. This understanding is gradually freeing them from the chains that bind them. The angels show that they are closer than ever to a true transformation. And this transformation is bringing them closer to you. They know the path won't be easy, but they are willing to try. They want to be the person you deserve, someone who can love you fully. The angels show that they are gathering the necessary courage to take the steps they once feared. They know this love requires surrender, and they are starting to accept that. You are the reason that inspires them to keep going. Progress can be slow, but it is constant and full of meaning. Every small step forward is a victory, a sign that they are changing. They are learning to leave the past behind and focus on the present. The angels ask you to cherish these small achievements as they are the foundation for something greater. They are transforming, and this transformation is guided by love. You are the strength they needed, even if they didn't know it before. Your presence has brought new meaning to their life, something they don't want to lose. They are learning to appreciate every moment by your side, every conversation, every touch. The angels show that they feel gratitude for you, even if they can't fully express it yet. You are what keeps them moving forward. The angels reveal that they have already begun to envision a future with you. They dream of moments of happiness, peace, and true love. These dreams are what motivate them to face their own fears and limitations. They know you have something special, something worth protecting. The angels are helping them turn these dreams into reality. What you share is rare, and they are starting to realize that. They understand that the love they feel for you is unlike anything they have ever experienced. This understanding is guiding them towards a new way of seeing life and love. They want to give you the best of themselves, and they are learning how to do that. The angels are by their side, helping them overcome every obstacle. They know they need time, but they also know they don't want to lose you. This balance between haste and patience is what challenges them, but also motivates them. The angels show that they are finding the right rhythm, learning to trust the process. They know that in the end, it's worth it. And that's what keeps them steady on their journey. What is to come is an even deeper connection, something they can't even imagine yet. The angels show that their love is strengthening, preparing to blossom. Every challenge they face together is strengthening this foundation. They are learning to see love as a partnership, not as a struggle. And this shift is what will lead them to love you like never before. They are beginning to allow themselves to feel what they have long been afraid to face. This love that consumes them is like an invisible force propelling them forward, even when they hesitate. The angels show that they are learning not to fight against it, but to embrace what they feel. Each day, they take a step towards acceptance, towards recognizing that you are their choice. This progress, though internal, is visible in small gestures revealing their vulnerability. There are moments when they withdraw in silence, as if they need to reorganize themselves from within. They reflect on the fears they carry and on the changes that loving you demands. This silence is not distance, but a space they create to gather strength. The angels ask you not to interpret these moments as lack of interest, but as part of their healing process. They are growing, learning, and each reflection brings them closer to you. They realize that loving you means embracing a new world, a world that challenges and inspires them. It is a universe that demands courage, but also promises rewards they never imagined. The angels show that they are beginning to see love as a gift, not as a risk. This shift in perspective is essential for them to be able to fully open up. They want to give you everything, but first, they need to believe they deserve it all. The signs are intensifying, and they can't ignore anymore what they feel. They find themselves thinking of you at random moments, missing you even when they are apart. These thoughts fill them with hope, but also with fear. They fear the intensity of what they feel, but they know it's real, that it's something worth it. The angels are by their side, whispering words of encouragement in their heart. There is something magical in how they see you, as if you were a light in their darkness. They feel like you brought out a part of them that was dormant, a part they didn't even know existed. The angels show that this discovery is transformative, though intimidating for them. They are learning to see love as a healing force, not as something that hurts. And this understanding is changing everything. The connection between you is deeper than they have ever experienced. They feel like you have a bond that goes beyond the physical, something spiritual, almost supernatural. This feeling intrigues and scares them, but also captivates them. They know that you were meant to meet, that there is something greater guiding this union. The angels ask you to trust in this connection, as it is sacred. The angels show that they are slowly freeing themselves from the chains of the past. They are starting to leave behind the pains, fears, and doubts that once held them back. It's a slow process, but each step is a significant move forward. They are realizing that the past doesn't define who they are or what they can experience with you. This liberation is essential for them to be able to love you fully. Every day, they feel more confident to get closer to you, to show who they really are. They know that authenticity is the only way to build something real with you. The angels show that they are learning to trust themselves, their feelings, and you. This trust is what will allow them to fully surrender. They are preparing to take that leap of faith. They feel grateful for you, even though they haven't found the right words to say it yet. Their presence is a gift, something they deeply cherish, even in silence. The angels ask you to continue being that light in their life, as it's making all the difference. They are realizing that you are one of the best things that has ever happened to them. And this realization motivates them to try harder. The angels reveal that they are starting to dream of a future with you, a future full of possibilities. These dreams are like seeds being planted in their heart, ready to bloom. They want to build something enduring with you, something that will withstand time and adversities. This desire drives them to face their fears, to overcome their limitations. They know that what you both have is special and want to protect it. They are learning to value the present, to live in the now by your side. Before, they spent a lot of time trapped in the past or worried about the future. But with you, they feel like they can finally live in the moment, to cherish every second. The angels show that this change is bringing peace to their heart, something they haven't felt in a long time. They are learning to love freely. You are their inspiration, the reason why they are willing to change, to grow. They know you deserve the best, and they want to be able to offer that to you. The angels show that they are working on themselves, trying to become the best version of who they can be. They are making an effort, even though sometimes they feel like they are not progressing fast enough. But they know that every effort is worth it. Progress may be imperceptible to others, but they feel the difference within themselves. They know they are changing, becoming someone stronger, more open, more loving. The angels ask you to recognize these advancements, as they are the result of the love you share. They are transforming because of you, and that is something extraordinary. They begin to understand that loving you is a choice they make every day. It's not something that just happens, but something they choose to build, to nurture. This understanding is strengthening the love they feel, making it more solid. The angels show that they are more determined than ever to make this work. They want you to know that they are committed. The angels are working to align your paths, so that everything flows in the best possible way. They know the process can be challenging, but assure that everything is falling into place. Every moment of waiting, every challenge faced, is creating the foundation for something lasting. They ask you to trust the divine plan, as it is working perfectly. You are exactly where you should be. The love they feel for you is a force that grows stronger every day, a flame that never goes out. They know that this flame is special, that it cannot be easily found. The angels show that they are beginning to appreciate this more than ever, to understand how rare and precious what you have is. They want to protect this flame, to keep it alive, because they know it is unique. They are preparing to take the next step, to open up in a way they never have before. This step will be a milestone, something that will change the dynamics between you. The angels show that they are gathering the courage needed for this, to finally surrender completely. They want you to know that they are trying, that they are doing their best. And when that moment comes, it will be beautiful. They feel that the time has come to finally reveal everything that is in their heart. The words that once seemed stuck in their throat are now starting to take shape. The angels show that they are finding the necessary courage to say what they feel, to open up genuinely. This will be a moment of deep connection, a turning point in their relationship. They know they need to do this, not just for you, but for themselves. Within them, there is a mixture of anxiety and relief as they prepare for this moment. They fear your reaction, but they also know they need to be honest. The angels ask that you be ready to receive them with understanding and love, as this will make all the difference. They are not seeking perfection, but acceptance, and your response will be crucial to strengthen this bond. They want you to see their vulnerability as an act of courage. The angels show that this step is more than a confession, it is a liberation. They are freeing themselves from the fear, doubts, and limitations that have kept them trapped for so long. This process is not easy, but they feel it is worth it for you. Every word they plan to say is loaded with emotion, with a love that can no longer be contained. They want you to know that all of this is real, that they have chosen you. When they finally speak, their words will have a profound impact, like a relief for both. You will see in their eyes the sincerity, the love they tried to hide, but now overflows. The angels show that this moment will be a milestone, a new beginning for both of you. It is the start of a phase where love will be stronger than any barrier. They are ready to take this step, and the angels are guiding every move. They understand that love is not a guarantee of absence of challenges, but a choice to face them together. They want to build something solid by their side, something that withstands time and adversities. The angels show that they are committed to making this work, to be the person you deserve. They know that the path won't always be easy, but believe that you can overcome anything together. This commitment is what gives strength to their heart. Every day, they perceive more clearly the value of the connection you share. They feel they have found something rare, something many seek and few find. The angels ask you to cherish this feeling, as it is genuine and transformative. They are learning to appreciate the little things, the moments shared. That is what makes your love so special, so unique. The angels show that deep down, they have already made their decision. They have chosen you. This choice is powerful, as it comes from a place of truth, of authenticity. They know that loving you means taking risks, but it also means living fully. They are willing to risk everything for this love, and that is something that should be celebrated. You are the reason why they are willing to change, to grow. They are preparing to face any challenge that may arise, because they believe in what you have. The angels show that they are strengthening themselves, both emotionally and spiritually. This process is necessary so they can offer the best of themselves to you. They want to be a source of security, love, and inspiration in your life. They know it will take time, but are determined to make it happen. You can feel that their love is becoming stronger, more evident every day. Small gestures, words, and looks confirm what their heart already knows. The angels ask you to trust these signs, as they are true and meaningful. They are showing their love the way they can, at the pace they can. And with each demonstration, they get closer to you. The angels reveal that, at the right moment, they will take a big step towards you. This step will be a symbol of everything they feel, of everything they want to build with you. They want you to know that they are no longer bound to the past, that they are ready for the future. This future, they imagine, is by your side, sharing moments, dreams, and hopes. They want to be more than a partner. They want to be your home. They understand that love requires effort, dedication, and above all, courage. They are willing to invest all of this because they believe you are worth it. The angels show that they are learning to love in a deeper, more mature way. This love is not just about feelings, but about actions, about daily choices. They want to prove, not just with words, but with deeds, that they are by your side. The angels ask you to continue being a source of patience and understanding for them. They need that as they learn to open up, to trust fully. Your presence is like a lighthouse, guiding them in moments of darkness. They know they can count on you, and that is something they deeply value. You are their strength, their inspiration, their reason to keep trying. What they feel for you is something that transcends words, something only the heart can understand. They know you are unique, and that inspires them to be better, to overcome themselves. The angels show that this love is a gift, something rare and precious. They want to take care of it, to protect it, and they are learning how to do that. They are dedicated to being the man you deserve. They are learning that loving you is a journey, not a final destination. It's an adventure they are willing to face, with all its surprises and challenges. The angels show that they are becoming more confident in their ability to love and be loved. This confidence is what is transforming their life, making them stronger, more resilient. They know that this journey is worth it, because it is by your side. They are beginning to envision a future where your love is the center of everything. They imagine days of joy, partnership, mutual growth. These dreams motivate them, drive them to keep moving forward. The angels show that they are determined to turn these dreams into reality. They want you to know that they are committed, that they are investing in this future. The angels reveal that they are about to enter a new phase in their emotional journey. They are freeing themselves from everything that held them back, embracing love with open arms. This moment will be a turning point, something that will mark the beginning of a new era for both of you. They know that true love requires courage, and they are ready for it. You are the reason why they are striving so hard. They feel that with you, they can be who they really are, without fear or reservations. This freedom is something they have never experienced before, and they want to preserve it. The angels show that they deeply value how you accept them, with all their flaws and virtues. They know that you are special, and they want to be worthy of you. This love is their greatest motivation.